Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be discussing your final project. So in this is something that I do different for my shorter, these truncated semesters, and this project looks at extending course concepts. So we have read about communication within the context of health. We've looked at a variety of topics. We've looked intrapersonally or individually. We looked interpersonally. We've looked at patient and provider. We have looked at community health. We've looked at public health. We've looked at health campaigns. And this is your opportunity to select something that you are interested in and then to provide additional information about that topic beyond what's already in the text. Okay, so we know that health communication is continually evolving, and so here you're showing us what are you interested in and are you going to show us how it's evolved beyond what we have in front of us in Dupree. And so in doing this, I have it broken down into different steps. So the first thing that you're going to do is to choose a topic. Okay, so in choosing your topic, you are going to discuss what your chosen topic is and why you have chosen it. So if I were to do this paper, one thing that I study and that I'm interested in is health-related stigma. So I might say that in this paper I will be discussing health-related stigma. I have chosen this because I believe that health-related stigma is something that all of us deal with as both the stigmatizer and the stigmatizee, and that it is highly related to issues of quality of life. Okay, and so I spend about a page to a page, or about a half a page to a page discussing this, providing that information. The next thing that you'll do in the second part is to provide a summary of the information provided in the text about this. Okay, so that's where you go to your text, you go to Dupree, and you find what has Dupree already written in the text about this subject. Okay, so I might go into Dupree, look in the index, find what she says and what she talks about with social stigma, health-related stigma, and provide all of that information in a paraphrase using my own words. Okay, and that will be another half page to a page. And then the final part is, or the meaty part, this is where we really get into the meat. The purpose of the paper is to extend what we already understand. And so in this extension, this is where you report on your research findings. So you are responsible for finding 4 additional sources that extend what's available within the text. And so I provide you with different areas to go to look for extension. So you might look in Health Communication Journal, the Journal of Health Communication, Communication Monographs, the Centers for Disease Control, World Health Organization, National Institutes on Health, and find additional articles that are able to provide information on your topic beyond what's provided in the text. So you'll report on these findings and discuss each finding, so 4 in total, and the importance of each. And this should be accomplished in about 2 to 3 pages, okay? In addition to the 3 parts, you will follow just a standard format essay as you did in previous times, where you have a well-developed introduction, you've got your different sections that I've outlined here for you in parts 1, 2, and 3, and then you wrap it up with a solid conclusion that summarizes. Okay, so this was just my brief intro to kind of the paper and what it looks like. So that's what you will be responsible for. Is the number 1, choosing what are you interested in. So you can be interested in anything that we covered in the text, anything that you want to develop more depth on. That's really what your responsibility is. And so then you will become the expert on that topic, on that idea, and then develop it through your research. Now, in addition to writing the paper, each student is going to be responsible for putting together a brief presentation using Prezi, about 4 to 5 slides that go through your topic and what you learned from your topic, and then you will share that with your peers on a discussion board. And so on the discussion board, you'll share the link to your Prezi, and then a 100 to 200 word post about any questions, comments, concerns. You're really soliciting feedback from your peers about your project. And so this way we can help to direct one another. to make sure that the final paper and the final presentation is as strong as it can be. And so your presentation portion of your final is worth 50 points, and the discussion will be worth 20 points of kind of that total overall. So the paper itself is going to be worth 75 points, presentation worth 50 points, with 20 points of that 50 points going towards the discussion with your peers. Okay, so please let me know if you have additional questions about this, and I'm happy to field them with you, help you brainstorm up topics, different ideas. Please let me know. All right, I look forward to working with you on this project.